Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Dave.
And we are our happy hour.
And we are our happy hour.
Okay. Now we're going to be sing-songy.
I have to say everything in this over-dramatic tone.
Oh my. So, we're going to talk about Case 39.
Case 39.
As soon as Dave stops his weird, creepy ghost toast noise.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Directed by
Christian Alvart, who did Antibodies and Pandorum.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good run.
Yeah,
those
are some pretty solid movies.
I haven't been really upset about any one of those.
And now he has Case 39.
Yes, which is an awesome movie.
Which is an excellent movie starring Renee Zellweger and Jodelle Ferland.
Surprisingly, it is not Renee Zellweger that steals the show in this one.
Yeah, it's Jodelle.
Yeah.
You know her from Silent Hill and Seed and shit like that.
Tidelands.
Tideland.
Anybody's ever heard of that?
Yeah, you had to have heard of Tideland.
It was bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Completely bizarre.
It was.
So,
it was really strange. Creepy.
Yeah.
Really creepy.
Yeah, a lot of
specifically, like
body.
the forward the director gives. Anyway, we're getting
We're talking about another movie now.
Yeah, we're gonna start talking about that one now.
For the time.
And this movie is one of the creepy kid movies. Belongs in the creepy kid canon, and it asks the question: can somebody be born evil?
I like the creepy kid canon.
I do like the creepy. Thank you. That's
Yeah, can somebody be born evil?
That is the question that this one asks, and it also explores kind of like some of the psychological underpinnings of like an abused child, like in almost a reverse role where it's like
the parents are being abused by the child instead of...
Exactly. The parents are being abused by the child, and the parent has nowhere to go, and the parent has nothing to do, and nobody's believing the parent. So it's kind of like you see like a really neat role reversal.
Yeah.
I think. I thought.
I really enjoyed it. I think this is probably one of the better... I put this right next to Home Movie in my like favorite creepy kids section.
This still hasn't had in America yet. I personally... I love it. I'm hard pressed. I'm trying to think right now off the top of my head of a creepy kid movie. I like Orphan. I like Orphan more. I like this only second to Orphan. I was never. I loved Orphan, but it was in the end it turned out not being a creepy kid movie. But I still put it in the creepy kid movie because the whole time.
Close enough to count.
Yeah, exactly.
If I had to throw it somewhere, I guess that was weird.
Yeah, that's the.
But I don't know. She's an amazing actress. This little girl. So yes. I don't know if it was without her this movie would have been so good. But I tell you, because I knew nothing about this movie going into it for whatever reason, and I didn't know what it was going to be about. So I was actually shocked.
No, yeah, I had the same thing, because it has never gotten a theatrical release in the States. It hasn't been released on DVD here, and it's been released in it's an American movie that's been released in every other country.
Because, I don't know, some of the things that were like the beginning part when it was made, when the parents were supposed to be bad or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what they were doing to her was just, like, really...
Oh, yeah, you were
really hit you. I don't want to give too much away, but there was just one scene where she was thrown in a fucking oven. Like,
yeah.
Who's not gonna fucking be, like, freaked out for a kid being thrown in an oven, you know?
Exactly. And then...
and then as the movie progresses, you find out what's going on. It really hits you for fucking...
Then it goes from abused child, like, crazy parent movie to creepy kid movie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, of course it goes into that.
Full tilt boogie.
Yeah, it really does. And it does, like, a really good job of it.
And it does it smart. It never gets stupid.
And it's never
entertaining. It always remains at a smart, intelligent level where you can almost see how you missed things.
And it stays entertaining. It's not one of those movies that ever kind of, like, has, like, a lagging point or anything. It stays...
movie.
And, like, at one point, like, one of the people, like, believes her. And that never happens in movies, where the person's like, oh, there's crazy things happening, and people are like, oh, no, you're crazy. In this movie, it's like, oh, there's crazy things happening, and the guy turns around like, yo, I believe you. I completely believe you, and...
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do about this.
Yep. Well, he also knew her for a very long time.
He did.
See, it's like...
Yeah.
You know somebody's character, it's...
And she goes to, like, one of her, like, other friends, and they're, like, kind of like, you say you can talk the talk, but now it's time for you to walk the walk.
Yeah. Yeah, her other friend, like, gets mad at her, like...
Yeah, that she's not handling this crazy kid. Yeah, exactly. You have no choice. But,
this movie is a prime candidate for no good deed goes unpunished.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Because you have Renee Zellweger trying to be, like, the hero to this little kid, and then soon realizes that, oh shit, maybe the parents weren't that fucked up.
Maybe the parents weren't as crazy as I thought they were. Maybe I kind of want to throw this little bitch in an oven. Now,
I'm not particularly a Renee Zellweger fan at all, but I have to say she did a great job in this movie. I really did believe there was something, like, to their relationship.
Yeah.
Like, they did a very good job at portraying relationships in that movie.
Yeah, they did, between emotional ties, between,
between characters, and not just her and the little girl.
No,
between
the parents and the little girl, the parents and her.
But once again, that little girl's fucking phenomenal actress.
She really is.
She's nowhere to go but up at this point.
And she's always appearing in horror
movies. And her parents should get like a fucking solid high five for allowing her to be in horror movies. Because I think that's awesome. Go you. But she's gotta have fun with it. I would have fun with it if I was a kid.
I would totally have fun with it.
Like fucking, you know.
Why would you have fun
cool
with it?
Parents.
It's fun. It's fun.
So.
It's a solid creepy kid movie. I mean, I was never a huge fan of The Omen. It was always okay in my book. I know it's a classic, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, The Omen's great." The Omen is great. I like this one more. I'm not gonna say like, "Oh, it's better than The Omen" and whatnot, because that's like sacrilege amongst horror fans. I'm not looking.
Horror fans gonna cast system now.
I'm not looking to get kind of like excommunicated from the Church of Horror.
Oh no. Cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese.
But I really liked this one. I really did.
No, it really was. It really was an amazing flick. I don't know why. Apparently, Dave tells me like it's getting a lot of like hate over in other countries. I'm not sure what movie they saw, but I really thought this was a solid movie.
A lot of people hated the ending. They talk like a lot of trash about the ending.
Yeah, because like I don't know.
It was kind of like, but you think that's kind of a corny ending. It's corny.
It's corny.
But either way they went on the ending.
But the whole movie. See, that's the thing. It's like if people really looked at it, it was like the whole movie was about history repeating itself.
Yeah, and that's
it was about like the society has changed. Instead of like where people are quick to believe the parents about what's going on with their kid, people are quick to believe the kid about their parents not being 100% great. Mm-hmm. So it just went to show you like there was a lot of like social and psychological things going on in this movie that were made it a little deeper. Yeah, and I like that.
And a lot of people are not going to like it because it's like, can something be born evil? And this movie says yes, some things can be born evil.
Yeah.
Like especially if you believe in something like, I don't even know like how it works, but like, you know, reincarnation. Like let's say for instance you get an evil spirit in reincarnation.
You're definitely over 10.
What?
But I don't know. I
don't know anything. You know, I'm not trying to.
I would give this movie a solid 10. I can't think of one thing that I didn't enjoy about this movie.
Yeah, no, I can't. I personally can't think of anything I didn't like about it either. Maybe the ending should have been the other ending, the alternate ending that people talk about, where the history would repeat itself.
Oh.
That should have been the ending. That's not the ending. Don't worry, I didn't spoil it. Nothing spoiled.
So now you know what the ending isn't.
You know what ending you're not going to get.
So, I still give it a 10. I was highly impressed by it.
I feel like I was gonna say 8 out of 10. Now I feel like
Oh, are you trying to fucking? Are you trying to
now I feel like I'm underselling it.
Oh, sure. I see how it is. You copy me and shit. See what my answer is, and then you give your own. I get it.
No. I'm saying 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
I'm being my own person.
I'm proud of you for being your own person.
Thank you.
We are Horror Happy Hour, and I mean, even an 8 and a 10 score, you should definitely check this movie out when it comes out.
We're Horror Happy Hour.
Case 39.
Case 39. Neuter and spare your creepy children.
Yeah. Oh, that was so wrong.